Hi. What happened to your loyalty? I know he was pissed, but you weren't. Get back here. Cheeky. This war is going to end very soon. It's been going for 6 years, apparently. Wars in this seem to take a while. Which is particularly impressive considering nobody ever has manpower for them. Oh, you had to walk through here. That's a round of attrition that I didn't need. Already 4,000 short. That cost me 1,000 men. What level fort is this? 1. So we only need 5,000 to siege this one. Yeah, you can have access. Call for peace. If a war's gone on for longer than 6 months and you're winning it, the people will want the war to be ended soon. Okay, so we're now losing war exhaustion. So that's kind of like an unconditional surrender where they have not unconditionally surrendered. How's our centralization effort going? 32! Oh, wow. We're only 7.6 away. We're getting quite close to becoming a tribal kingdom. With all that may entail. Oh, tribal kingdom is a settled tribe. Okay. So it's not actually a monarchy, we are still tribal. We're just the, like, upgraded form. There existed discord between two of our clan chiefs, Rando Segimundrus and Thurismund. Well, I'm definitely on Rando's side. Or I could just have you butcher each other. How about it? After a flurry of blows and several wounds on both duelists, finally Rando Sigmundus stands as the uncontested winner. Good. And that is my opponent killed. Thurismund is dead. And his next person in line is quite a lot happier with me. That also means that this entire army is now mine. And I don't want it. Bye-bye. You're an unnecessary expense. 42s fail 90% of the time. They certainly seem to. What's the Purple Enclave? Elysia. No, Lugia. Which is different from them. And this is their overlord. The blues are a vassal of the tiny purple. Failed again. 42% definitely means fail. More barbarians. Carpathia. Huzzah! Nico, thank you very much for the subscription. No, Warbird, thank you very much for the gift to Nico. Thank you so much for that, Warbird. You're awesome. The Latin local power of Brutia has folded. The Latin major power of Rome gave them this. Oh, they folded to the threat from Rome and gave them the city. I was like, Rome gave them a city? That's how I'm reading. Another fail. Another fail. A birthday gift for the birthday child. Nice. I really do need to put a fort here. It gets sieged so often. freaking finally. Gently. You and you attack that. Unless, of course, I can just take the territory now. Nope, you're not going to let me. Have to actually occupy. Alright. Although, it occurs to me that we probably will need all of our forces for this, actually. At 16,000, and they are still 4 techs ahead of us. Somehow. Stay on dis... What is their army like? Archers and thingy. That army's actually got heavy infantry. I would say it's unlikely that they're skirmishing. We got there first, I thought as much. They're enveloping. What counters envelopment? Shock. Which we would have a 0% efficiency on. This unit would have better. Not a lot better, though. 20,000 against 14. And the shock commander took over. Good. And we hugely outnumber them. So now they're on -10. They still have the morale advantage, and they're still absolutely hammering my army in terms of casualties. Oh no, now we're doing it back to them. Their morale is starting to break. We simply have more troops on the field than they do now. And we have another 14,000 on the way. Another 17,000 on the way. Headbutt. BAM! We lost 10,000, they lost 7,000. They're running here. Let's have... you back off to here and replenish. Omen time! Oh, we could get a sacrifice. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to go for the unrest reduction this time. Nico got horns now. Nico does got horns now. Oh, hold on. You're using shock. That should still be effective. Oh, and this is a defensive battle. Haha! My fort. Not your fort. My fort. Wow, they have a lot of discipline, though. And... no, they went deception. Well, if we went the opposite of deception with you, which would be skirmishing... stack wipe. Irrelevant. Alright, you head home. Down to there. And that's it. Game over, man. Game over. The Helveconia elite. After a protracted conquest, we finally routed the Helveconia armies and laid waste to their lands. During the sacking of their capital, many important prisoners were taken. Put them all to death. Banish them all. Imprison them all. Pass judgment. So we're imprisoning them from both sides. Because if they are imprisoned, we can actually choose what to do with them. And we can release them. Which will give us some more characters to use. So, you... we can release. I might just release them all. Yeah, their loyalty is staying high. Okay, we have quite a few prisoners. We may have wanted to have done this earlier. There's no one with lower than 80 loyalty. Oh yeah, I guess we could stab the corrupt, like you. Although none of them really have any money. You do, but that increases tyranny. I think right now I just want to release everyone. Like, we just need people. Alright. Now, please, let me have some government. One person! Right, you said something about citizenship. How do I do that? Well, I can tell the ones I just released, because they're the loyal ones. Oh, here we go. Alright. Is there a way of seeing who doesn't have citizenship? Alright, so you are horribly corrupt. Not going to help you. You are horribly corrupt. Not going to help you. You're not. You're fine. You are also fine. Oh, you're already available. Hammond. Reasonable. Commosius is fine. Not very healthy. No, I'm going to let you not. Dafik's just not very good. Neither is Vezina. But I just need people. I know this is tanking my popularity, but I just need these people. I need them badly. Geroldus. Oh, these are all the kids. A bunch of these are definitely people that were imprisoned after a war. I mean, after the Civil War. Like the Dagaretiuses were one of my minor families. I'm not giving Eidgid. I don't trust that family. These two just aren't very good. You're pretty good. You'd make a good priest. You'd make a good orator. Alright. You're half dead, you're half dead. That'll do! There we go! Much better. So, you are an excellent orator. Welcome aboard. You're a good soldier. How good's my general? Like, my main general. Longbeard's general. You're still around, and you're still kicking ass and taking names. You're fine. So yes, I can have a good bodyguard. Which is the manpower generation, so having you doing that is fine. High Priest. Actually, no, I want to do the Magistrate and the Apothecary. No, I want to do the Governors first. Although the Magistrate is also really important. Let's do the Magistrate first, because that is money. And then we're going to do the Governors. Level 8. You I can't change even if I wanted to. Level 8. 7. Right, Bohemia. Character prominence, you get less fort defense, but we don't have any forts here. Oh, and pop growth, no. Slave happiness. That's fine. Is that all of the... Yes. Then we need researchers. We need much better researchers than we have currently. He would be better actually as that. Oratory. You. Civic. Definitely you. Marshal. I have some complete dunces in my government right now. I had some serious dunces in my government. Okay, my government's just got a lot stronger. And the apothecary can definitely be replaced. High priest can definitely be replaced. Wise one's probably fine. Those guys are all fine. Good grief, that's a big improvement. Alright, good. Each interval of 5 martial adds +1 to sieges. That's pretty good to know. Cool. So we'll need to deal with the barbarians, but frankly that can wait until next time. I've already been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes longer than I was going to, so we'll call it here. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, you can of course consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel in other ways, then check out my YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. I do have a Patreon if you want to support the channel that way, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. And then finally there's a Discord, which everyone is beating me to, which is where the community hangs out. You should totally come hang out with us. You'll be more than welcome, and you can find that at the link which has been posted by many people. I will be back again tomorrow. I am starting at 3 PM, which is going to be the Community Clash, Helson's Community Clash game, which I am commentating on like I was commentating on yesterday's game for the big multiplayer. So if you want to see more of that style of content, you should come join us. That's going to be Custom Nations, which is very interesting. And then after that at 6:30, it's a bit of a weird start time, but that's because of the Community Clash. We're starting at 6:30 tomorrow, and that's going to be more of this series of Imperator Rome, which you should totally come and continue watching. Sparrow4, Grinktis, thank you very much for the follows, and everyone else. It has been absolutely fantastic having so many of you watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you again in the future. Thanks for the stream, mate. Have a good one all. You are more than welcome. Right, let's see who is on. There's only 4 people doing Imperator. Let's go and raid Gamers with Jobs. Also doing Imperator. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. Would very much appreciate that. Throw up the horns if you've got access to them. This should be good. Actually, let me just double check that he's not like signing off or something, and then we will raid him for sure. Yeah, I want to raid someone who's doing Imperator just because it's the thing that's going on right now. So I'm just going to turn that music off. Oh, come on, adverts. Some of these adverts are really long. Yeah, singing, blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's go. Yeah, he's still going. And he seems pretty cool. So we're going to head over there. Say hello from me, Mordred Viking. Throw in a couple of the horns if you've got access to them. Shout out Viking Raid. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.